Welcome to the 2020 The Challenge at Goat Hill. I'm Ian Anderson, joined by Philo Brathwaite, and disc golf is back, Philo.
We are back.
Took a little break, but we're back. We got a fantastic featured card for you guys today. We got Thomas, AJ Risley, Chris Shotwell, and yourself, Philo.
Hey.
Should be a fun watch. And man, hole one is a tough way to start your day, Philo.
It surely is, man. Hole one is a long par 4, 802. You got a Mandy right there, that first big eucalyptus tree on your right. And yeah, you need to put a mash and get up there where this guy's walking down the fairway to really feel like you can attack the green comfortably.
Yeah, you got that green right before the basket, and it drops off in a hurry past it.
It drops off in a hurry, and it's usually pretty headwindy.
It is, yeah. Ripping headwind on one. One of the stronger headwinds on the course usually, as you can see with the flags right here. We got AJ Risley ripping for an enforcer, I'm sure.
Yeah, the wind gobbled that up instantly. Wow. You could just see how it started off hyzer, and it just flipped it over, and yeah. It's a rough way to start.
You get some wild rolls out here at Go Hill. I'm sure you're reaching for some kind of destroyer.
Yeah, I'm going pretty overstable and just try to keep it under the wind and not do too much. Just get out there in position. I'm not playing for a birdie on this hole.
4 is not a bad score. Chris Shotwell, he is a fantastic thrower.
Yeah, my boy Chris can bomb.
He can't he?
Oh, yeah.
Bit of a shank from Chris to start his day. Maybe some early round jitters or something, or maybe a little rust shaking off.
You know, or just anticipated the wind doing something more like what we're seeing here with Thomas, you know, and the disc kind of getting pushed over by the wind.
Yep.
So, you know, I wouldn't really call it a brick. Maybe just didn't play the wind perfectly.
That's fair. That was a starter destroyer out of Thomas. AJ's going for that mango enforcer on his second shot.
Yeah, that was a really nice rip by AJ. He got over on that one with the great angle and used the wind to his advantage on that. Good position to get up and down.
Had that tough uphill run-up as well.
Big time. That was a great shot.
Speaking of tough run-ups, here is Chris's version of that. And this is kind of a smart play out to the left, it seems like.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when you got weird footing like that, sometimes the best you can do is just get a good angle.
I feel like there's no good angles on this green, though.
Yeah, if you throw far.
that is the thing.
There's some angles. But
definitely helps out there.
If you're human like most of us, yeah. Just pitching it out there and playing smart.
So Thomas threw it very far, and he's throwing it
really high. Big spiking hyzer. Got a little bit too much on it, but he's safe.
100 feet long with just a hyzer. Just Thomas
into the headwind.
Into the headwind, yes. Here is AJ, and that got just off the green, I believe.
That was a close one.
It was, but that's going to be a scary putt for him. Here is Shotty.
I think that's that new Invader disc he's been throwing around. I got grabbed up nicely by the tall grass.
Yeah.
That should be a nice cleanup.
That's it. He's been loving that thing. Have you thrown one yet?
No, I haven't even got one yet.
Oh, dang.
How about them apples?
Well, Chris works at the at the factory, so he's got a little leg up on you, man.
I'm just teasing. Long bid by Thomas, a little off the mark.
That's a comebacker he should make. Here is AJ. Just high right there.
Center cut.
Nice putt, Philo.
Par putt to get things going. I was like, all right, let's just get a par here.
How are you feeling out there? You feeling rusty at all?
A little rusty, a little nervous, a little tight, yeah. There you go, Shotty cleans up his par.
That's a good putt to make to start his round, just like yours.
For sure.
Good confidence builder.
For sure. That's a great way to put it. Confidence builder. Thomas flings it in there.
He's so nonchalant with the putts, right?
He is. Sometimes I'm like, how does that even go in there? It looks like he barely tried.
It's kind of like Vinny gives me that.
Now, Vinny has a little bit more authority to his putt.
Yeah?
I think so. They're very similar guys, like in stature and, you know.
I was thinking like Thomas is like the Canadian Vinny, man. They both have very similar demeanors and body types, and they both throw bombs and putt really well.
I would say Thomas is a bit more talkative than Vinny.
Yeah, that's very true.
He actually came up to me a couple of times during the round and asked what I've been doing during the COVID break and everything. Yeah,
nice.
Tried to chop it up with me a little bit, which is cool. He's a good kid.
He is. He's really, really nice. I like him a lot. Hole 2. Philo, I'm going to be honest. I don't like this hole.
Not my favorite. Yeah, it's a weird one with the wind blowing the way that it does. I mean, there's really not much OB to worry about, but yeah, it's a fickle one. I just never got the disc on the right plane, straight into the ground.
It's hard. There's like kind of a left to right headwind, which...
Yeah. I'm supposed to throw that with hyzer flat towards, the left edge like that right there, and then hopefully let the wind drag that,
Yeah.
understable disc over.
The wind has a
little
way
too
of like
aggressive.
amplifying mistakes.
Oh, big time. Big time.
And Thomas, I haven't seen him throwing forehand much. I think he's
I
kind of
was
added this to
really
his game.
impressed with his, the speed, and, he's got it. He just missed the angle there a little bit,
Yeah, exactly. And he is going to be treated to a
Oh.
goat roll right here.
I remember this now, yes. That's that wind.
Not a terrible spot over there, actually. It's open at least
It's
for him.
open.
Yeah.
AJ,
There's that mango
kind of the
enforcer.
same thing that I did, just a little bit too much down the grade with the swing. The wind's just going to push it down. Yeah, he had a wide open look, but guns it
Oh.
past a little bit just outside the circle.
That's looking like a bogey, but the way Thomas putts, maybe not. Philo, there's your upshot. A little bit short, but
A little bit short. I was just trying not to hit anything.
yeah. That's a good goal in disc golf, Philo. AJ putting it real close. Here is Shotty.
Perfect.
Putting it right there as well. And here's Thomas to save his par.
Bingo.
Man. Talk about confidence builders.
No doubt. Just calm, cool, and collected there,
Yep.
Didn't seem to stress over it too much. Didn't seem like he took forever. Just snapped right in there.
Yeah. Here you are for a par cleanup.
Yeah.
Looking good.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I cannot remember last time I saw a birdie on this one.
It's doable, man.
It is, but it takes
It's
a
doable.
very perfect shot.
Very, very well. Yeah, anticipating the wind type shot.
Yeah.
You got to just read the wind right. That's hard. It's not the distance that's weird. It's the wind. Just pushes the disc all over the place.
It really does. You can see Thomas hitting that putt. There's the 5 in the background over there. He was doing some nice forehand upshots with that putter as well yesterday.
Mm-hmm. We'll be seeing those in a little bit.
Yeah, we will. A hole 3, we're playing up from the golf tees on this one.
I didn't even practice that shot. I thought I came out here to practice on Tuesday, and I show up and I'm thinking, mostly normal course, and didn't even anticipate we're throwing from way up there.
Yeah, it's an interesting shot up there.
It's fun, man.
Yeah, I
it
like
doesn't
it.
really change much. It's just another straight shot.
Yeah, and you kind of can land right by the tee pad to hit the
That
setup.
was my goal, was just to land on the line of the tee pad, hopefully, and then it's the same shot, a little shorter, hopefully.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's what happened.
Little 20-foot bonus on your next drive. Shotty?
Wham! And there's the wind. The wind's actually blowing right to left on this hole, and yeah, when you dip the nose down,
Yep.
suction right to the ground.
Threw a beat Star Destroyer right there.
And you see Gilbert actually throws it to the hyzer flip, and then there you go. There's the carry that you're looking for, and he got all of that one.
560 feet uphill, Philo.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Ridiculous. AJ? This one's...
Just hanging out there a little bit much, but no troubles, There's no OB up there, I don't think.
No, I don't think so. And kind of up the hill a little bit as well.
We'll see how it works with his stance. But
That's right. Here you are, the second shot. You going Destroyer again?
oh yeah, overstable. The wind does some weird things out there, and actually that turned out so much better than I thought when I first threw
Really?
it. Yeah, it felt a little short, and then those nice little bumps on the fast grass helps a lot. The shortcut.
So Chris told me that spot was not optimal. And,
Yeah.
but he had a good out from there. I mean, what can you do?
You can do. Yeah, just got to play, get up and down.
AJ? Looks to be a little short.
Yeah, he sailed that one a little bit. He could have played it out wider of the basket for sure.
Yeah. Thomas? Hung it out a little wide here.
I think the disc just wasn't stable enough.
Yeah,
I think that's all that was. If he'd thrown something a little more stable,
sure.
it would have just hooked up right in there.
There's Chris on that. Was it called Invader?
I think that was the
Yeah,
invader
yeah,
again. Oh,
Thomas. That's one he's usually good for. See this hole playing over par.
AJ, no.
Oh.
Pushed his swing off to the right, and he knows it.
At least it didn't go OB, which is possible right here.
Putting back into the wind. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yep. That mound will get you sometimes. Nice birdie from you.
Hey, I was surprised myself. I was like, hey, I'll take it. try to get something going here.
I think Thomas outdrove you by 150 feet,
At
but you got the
least.
birdie.
And I couldn't see the basket like he could as
Yep.
well. It was kind of much more over my head. So big surprise, but take what we can get.
Yeah, threw a great second shot, man.
I'll take it.
Looks like you'll be leading the crew with that one down.
Yeah.
Hit it.
Hook face.
You don't get to do anything too crazy. Thomas has a pretty wild hook face, if I remember from last year.
Well, he's throwing really fast, so I'm not surprised.
More G's on the face.
Oh, yeah.
All right, tell us about hole 4, Philo.
Oh, this is a great hole. This is a nice long par 5. You want to bust it off the tee and hopefully finish up a little left. It seems like the left side of this fairway and the left side on the second shot gives you the best angle if you're throwing right-handed backhand. If you're a lefty, then you're going to try to finish on the right side of the fairway.
Star Destroyer.
Star Destroyer, Koh Samui, stamp on it.
Oh,
And
nice.
the wind kind of gobbled that one up. Last
Yeah.
time I threw it, it kind of pushed it. The wind was blowing a little more the opposite direction, but yeah, it's not terrible.
No, yeah, you're out there.
I'm out there.
Shotty.
Shotty hits it perfectly. This is exactly where I would like to land. If optimal landing position.
Speaking of Calvin, that's a Calvin Star Destroyer.
Nice. A bit more stable than what I threw.
Oh, nice. And Thomas, also a Star Destroyer.
Looking for a little bit of a hyzer flip, but didn't get it. But still going really fast and really far, and he's up on top of the hill.
That's one of those Halo ones. Have you thrown
I haven't
those yet?
had it. I have one Halo Destroyer, and it's really overstable.
They look really cool.
It looks cool.
And AJ with his Enforcer.
Yeah, same thing that happened to mine. That wind got under the disc, or got on top of it rather, and just right to the ground.
So your second shot, you just trying to lay up short of the green here?
Well, I had a spot in mind that was about halfway up the hill, and, the wind just gobbled that disc up as soon as it got out there. I thought it would hold it a bit more.
AJ's second is going with his Mango Enforcer this time.
I thought he was going to for sure get past the green, but no.
Oh, man.
That will be a penalty played from last crossing inbounds.
That's pretty incredible to get to the green from where he was, too.
Yeah, that's a rip.
Yeah. Absolutely smash it. And this is looking so good from Shotty. Go.
Push.
Go.
Push. No.
Oh, I swear if that disc hits 2 feet shorter or 2 feet longer,
He's safe.
short or long
Exactly.
of the green, yeah. He'd hit just right on that the ridge there.
He hit on the uphill, and that
Mhm.
took all the speed off.
And Thomas, not the shot he was looking for with the PD2, but it's fine for a birdie.
Yeah, no problem.
But he's thinking eagle.
I'm going full power, stable rock, just trying to match the grade of the hill and get up there.
That was incredible.
That felt pretty good.
Yeah, and the camera does not do that elevation justice. You were throwing almost straight uphill.
Yep.
That's a good up from AJ right there. Here is Chris throwing 4. Hoping to save a 5.
I think that's the enforcer or the
Invader?
Yeah, Invader.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah. I don't even know my own company's disc name. It's so new.
I got to give you one.
Nice putt for AJ there.
Yeah, nice to see him hit that one.
Mm-hmm.
These are tricky putts, low ceiling usually. Looks like they're straddling
and
out.
then there's the breeze, and it's on an elevated, like on a little knoll. Yeah, all
Mhm.
kinds of weird things can happen if you off by a little bit.
Alan loves the treacherous pin placements. They're like on downslopes or knolls exclusively, I feel like.
There's not many flat putts on
No.
this track, that's for sure.
Nope. He does make it a challenge, that is for sure.
Easy birdie for Thomas.
Right.
He throws so far, it should be an easy birdie every time.
It is such an advantage of this course.
Big time.
AJ with a good save right there. And we'll kick it off to our sponsors. All right, guys, we are back to the action. Huge thanks to the Champion Disc for bringing you guys this coverage. We are looking at hole 5. We got some go-to-mids, as Alan likes to call them.
Oh, is that what he likes to call them?
Yeah,
The
so
old hay bales, huh?
little
Keep
portmanteau.
things interesting. One of the easiest holes. Got to have something in the way, right?
Right, yeah. This is one of the few holes I'm thinking birdie on when I go play it.
No doubt. I'm going a Champion Glow Firebird here. Tried to mash that thing out and around and didn't even get there, but got a nice lucky little bounce there.
Yeah, kind of got past the bails there.
Yep. In the circle. Thomas is throwing a mid-range, I think, because he throws so fast.
He's throwing a Cayman here.
Wow. Could have hung it out a little bit wider, but the scary thing is if you hit on the right side of the hill, then it takes off down the hill. So you definitely want to land up top.
Yeah, I've seen that one happen for sure. I believe there's that Star TL3 from Chris. Almost shot the gav right there.
That would have been so awesome to see. That was such a clean shot.
And AJ likes to throw the Bard on this one, kind of an overstable mid.
Mm-hmm. And that's not OB, in case anybody was wondering. They're safe out there.
Hey, look, this one does play under par.
Good bid by Thomas. That's a death putt.
Isn't it? That was scary. Oh, no.
Well, there's your death putt.
And that is onto the golf green down below for an out of bounds. Here is Chris for a tricky looking 2.
Bang.
That was such a good putt.
I was stoked for him when he made that.
Me too.
That was cool.
I'm always rooting for Shotty. He's such a nice guy.
He is a great dude.
So AJ really quickly just laid up from his previous putt instead of going down and putting back from the green.
You always have that option. You can play from your last putt or where it was last inbounds. For those who may not know, I made another little birdie there.
That's a turkey, Philo.
How about them apples?
Dang, man, that was a sneaky turkey. And that's a good comebacker from Thomas, sneaking it right over the rim. And AJ will come along here and drop in a 5 for the bird double. Never fun.
Sanitize the chains.
Yep.
Shotty, stretched out. Bingo.
Great hit right there. All right, taking us into hole 6, and Alan has made this one tough.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, he made this one hard. Back in the day, you could finish on the right side of the tree line. Now he's made that all OB, and getting up to the level of the green is not easy. It's at least 395 to get to the flat. And if you're trying to go beyond that, it's a bust. And then you got a really tight corridor to get up to the basket there, and it's all uphill.
Tough looks, yeah.
And lots of crossing wind. And you're at the bottom of the canyon. It's so swirly.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's really tough to find a good place to land here where you have good footing for your second shot.
Yeah, I was just trying to match the grade of the hill and get just in front of the green, like on top of that hill right there, and I'd have been stoked.
Yeah, another 10 feet, and you've got such a clean run up. This is a Halo Shrike from Chris.
Yeah, that's smashed.
Is beautiful.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Can't get much better than that.
Ask any pro. You want your second shot from there? They'd all say yes.
Absolutely.
Thomas? This is one of his flippy Star Destroyer.
There's only one mistake with this throw, and he said it as soon as he let it go, is that he let it go too tight on the right side. If he'd have hung it out over the green, he's got more than enough speed to just let the disc do the work for him.
Yep. That was a pump. AJ.
Oh.
He is finding those golf greens at a ridiculous rate right now.
Yeah.
I'm feeling for him.
I do.
Here's your second shot.
Stable destroyer, just trying to avoid all the OBs. Kind of bottlenecks right there.
Yeah. So you have OB left and right. And
yep.
You're closer to the left OB, about 5 or 6 feet short of it.
No, I had actually a lot more room than I thought when I got up there. It's visually deceiving when you're down below. It looks like a skinny little strip, and it's like 50 feet wide. AJ's punching it up the hill. He's got himself a putt to save his par.
Yeah. Hopefully
that was a nice rip.
Chris, after an amazing drive, I think it's
That's
the uphill run up.
Maybe, but, I'm not sure which swing he was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he could have just thrown a nice, standard hyzer and just let the disc work its way back. And, yeah.
That drive was so far up there.
It was way up there. You'd totally think that's a birdie most of the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure he's disappointed after that drive.
For sure.
Got a long putt for his birdie now. There you are, just laying up.
Pitching up.
Yeah. A 4 is a good score in this hole.
No mistakes. Shoddy with the long run.
Good bit. I'll take a par. AJ to save his.
Bingo.
There we go.
Oof.
I mean, saving pars a lot, you know. But those
Scramble rate up.
Yeah, there is Thomas with another birdie.
Out throwing the hole.
Trying to chase you down.
Oh, he's going to do
Oh,
it.
that's a par, isn't it? He had the OB stroke. Oh,
That's
excuse me.
right.
Yep. There's Shotty with a par. And looks like a little par star frame. But no shame.
No shame.
Yeah.
I'm happy with pars on the tough holes.
Yeah. Good save from AJ right here.
Yeah, that was awesome. A little brutal landing on the green so often, but,
Yeah.
scrambling and keeping things mitigate is good.
You guys are thinking birdie on this one, though.
Yeah, this is supposed to be like the easiest hole on the course, really. I mean, if you have a decent sidearm, you should be able to sneak it up there. It's not my forte. The wind does play in your favor, but I might have to try it because, yeah, I threw the rock and it just got away from me today.
Yeah.
This round.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong left to right tail. So anything you throw is just going to keep drifting like this
Yeah.
thing is right here.
Bye-bye.
That
Big
thing
mistake.
wet, man.
Yeah, big mistake.
Yeah. But I think if you hang it a little farther to the left, that crashes right into the mound, right?
Sometimes, or it kind of, if you don't give it enough angle, and then it just kind of gets stable and fades onto the green. So it's a touchy shot.
It is, yeah. That was a Halo Wraith from Chris. I thought it was going to be a lot short, but it turned out to be pretty nice.
Perfect.
And Thomas winging that thing out there. That is a Sexton Firebird.
That had a really good ground play right there. Sometimes those can hit and roll the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
That got a good angle on the bounce.
AJ?
Yeah, this is kind of what I was nervous about if I got too straight with my shot.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep. There you
Exactly
go. Another green. Oh,
You're
my God.
anticipating the wind pushing the disc over, but you're like, oh, I'm just going to put it out there straight, and then it doesn't have enough angle at all. And, it's a weird thing. I kind of gave this a half a bid.
I was going to say, man, that is such a scary look at this one.
Yeah, there's a little bit of room up there. You just don't want to hit and roll. That's the weird part.
True. You were on probably the best, most open side to putt at it, at least.
For sure.
Thomas with a great hit right there.
Shoddy well within the circle.
Yeah.
Pops it in there. Strong birdie. Nice forehand.
Yeah, he's definitely got that. I think he's got a baseball background. I could be making that one up, though.
I'm telling myself, yeah, this is where you want to land, is right here.
This is the spot.
I don't know what you're doing 50 feet long and right. Such an easy hole. It's so funny. I came out there for practice, and that was the only hole that every shot that I threw was 10 feet from the basket. I threw like 7 rocks in a row, and they all landed right there on that knoll. And yeah, that happened.
You used them all up.
I used them all.
Hole 8, man. This is a cool hole. If you could throw over this little fence line, you get some real distance bonus.
Yeah, it's total tailwind, and it kind of pushes a little bit right to left. But yeah, man, if you can get on it, you get some free distance because it's that tailwind.
Shoddy with a beat Star Destroyer. 65-mile-an-hour rip. This is looking nice. Getting to the ground a little early, though.
Yeah, the wind got on top of the disc again.
Mm-hmm.
So important to keep that nose up on those shots.
Yeah.
If you're going to do that hyzer flip angle, just let the wind push it over. So he went for it. You see it, but then he kind of aimed a little bit too far left, and then it just holds it. It's kind of something right down the middle. But, for Thomas, it's not so much out of position. He's still got plenty of speed to get up the hill.
Yeah, that still went very far.
I really tried to go fast on this one and blew it all together. So,
yeah. It is a little bit downslip on a tee pad, which I feel like can sometimes cause you to come out a little low.
Yeah. I was just really trying to mash it like AJ there. That's exactly the flight that I was looking for.
This is a great drive out of AJ.
That's perfect. That's right in the money spot.
Mm-hmm. You got a nice view up here, at least.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah.
And then I throw the same disc and get the flight that I was looking for.
There you go.
First time.
And it's probably a pretty easy up and down from where you end up right down there.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
A little bit of tree limb in my way, but manageable.
Chris still has quite a bit of room work left to do as he gets all the way up here.
I think Chris can get up there.
Oh, yeah, he totally can.
He can get up there.
Uh-huh.
You got to get the disc onto the level of the green.
You do, yeah. And Thomas, who finished quite a bit left of the fairway, still has a hyzer angle into the basket, but leaves it a little wide.
Yeah, he's just outside the circle.
He's got a putt if you want it.
A little bit of a tailwind.
AJ, after a fantastic drive.
And that one just kind of got stabled out. That wind is, oh, no.
It's
onto the green.
It just seems improbable.
Yeah, from the position that he's in, you're thinking that's a for sure birdie.
Yeah.
At least a putt, you know, and it just got away from him again. Not the best, but, you know, it's in the circle. Gives myself another opportunity.
Yeah. Should save a par. Chris, he's giving this a look for the birdie. Little sketchy with that green right there, but
He's on the first cut. He's good.
yeah, there's room to work.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you don't get too crazy. Thomas?
Oof. Stay safe. See AJ back there letting him know he's good.
And AJ coming back for his par.
Good bid.
Is it stuck in there?
No.
It fell down all right. Another
Nice.
perfect putt out of you, Philo.
Hey, man. That first putt got me in rhythm and a little bit of confidence and give myself a little pat on the butt.
You've shaken off enough off-season rust. You know, you've done it a couple times. You know,
Yeah.
It's not new.
No. I mean, I've been at this for a long time, so just trying to rely on my instincts, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure. Got that experience.
Try to stay calm, not get too excited about stuff. Get a little pound from Shotty for the nice par save. I'm like, oops. Disinfect your disc.
It's almost like you want to be like not the closest to pin, so you don't have to do that after you tap in.
You know, I think we're supposed to like stay 3 meters from the basket. There's like a little bullseye paint line around the baskets, and there's not supposed to be two of us in that same space at the same time. I think that's what's going on right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Taking us into hole 9, another big pump out here at Goat.
438. It plays a little bit downhill, and the wind is definitely blowing right to left into this canyon, into this bowl here. Usually to the benefit of the player if you can keep the disc on the right side of the target.
Shotty has the box. He is throwing a star TL3.
Yeah, and that's the same thing. The disc never got on the strong side of the basket, and that crossing wind's just going to blow it.
Yeah, you can see those flags whipping.
Yeah.
Thomas.
There you go.
He is also throwing a star T-Bird 3.
That's the shot you want right there.
Yeah, really nice. Looks like you got a Star Destroyer.
Yeah, I'm trying to put a move on it. That's, you know, right at the end of my rope, it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
I just pulled over on it, trying to get all the speed.
Still got to look at it. But
Kind of, yeah.
a little sketchy, though.
AJ got over on that, too.
He did.
But it's going to stall out.
That's not bad.
Not terrible. I think he's just inside the circle.
Yeah, I think you're right.
29 feet.
You giving this a bid? Or?
Yeah, I'm thinking I got a little safety net back there. I can go after it.
Yeah, I guess it's not a bad angle, is it?
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
As long as I don't hit the front of the basket and roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Shotty from about 60.
Ooh, that was an honest bid.
That was a great bid into that crossing wind like that. AJ.
There's a good putt.
Nice. Gets one back.
Yeah, nice to see that.
Mm-hmm.
A bit of a
He's
rough
still
go.
grinding. He's still grinding.
He is, man. He's throwing good shots. Just getting some unlucky green hits.
Thomas, 27 feet. No problem.
All day.
Looking pretty calm and relaxed. Try to clean up my par here. Dang.
No worries on that one.
Not a bad front nine.
Not at all. 3 down. I'd take that.
Not bad.
Definitely seems like the scoring is a little easier on the back.
It depends on the time of day you're playing the course too, you know. And some of the holes on the back, there's a bunch of par 5s and some par 4s that are, I would say, a bit easier to score on for sure.
Yeah. There's AJ's good putt. Getting that solo. I guess Thomas also birdie. Excuse me. But that is all we got for part 1. Philo, thanks a ton.
Yeah.
We'll do it again soon. Thanks, guys, for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.